Yo, it's your boy Deezy back. Hey, I got the the YSL trial online. Now, you gotta understand, right? When these dudes be on the internet posting pictures, talking tough, the end result is in the courtroom having to acknowledge what you were saying on them Instagram posts, right? And you gotta back up all them statements you made. When you talking gang and you talking crew and this my clique and bro and all that slime and you posting it on the internet, repping, you gotta rep that in the court. If you don't stand like you say you gonna stand in them videos. These jokers was in the videos talking to how rats this and rats that, and everybody, when it's time to stand up, they get on the stand, and they did the same thing to these dudes. They did the same thing. And these dudes was talking on the phone, posting on the internet, talking to their girls. They were detailing information about things. And now these people done went and got their recorded phone calls, all their text messages, their DMs, and they're playing them in court. And now they acting like, oh, I didn't say that, or I didn't mean it like that. But when the pressure first hit, they was sending messages all around. They was sending messages all around, and people was talking like the cops wasn't on them. So go check the trial out. I got the trial on live, man. And you'll see, man, you don't have friends. You do not have friends. Don't commit crimes. When we young, we really don't know, and we be following different trends and different people. But man, you gotta tell the up and coming about this. They need to be watching the YSL trial, because these are the people they mimicking. Y'all are mimicking these dudes, and these dudes are not what they say they are. They are out here creating that energy, making you believe that you supposed to create that energy and stand up in the courtroom, and they not doing that. They putting that energy like you should be causing havoc and then get to court and stand on business. But that's not what they doing. They leading you the wrong way. God, go watch the trial. I got the trial on my live, man. And it is crazy. These dudes is talking right after Nut got killed. They are talking on the phone with their girls. They are giving details. The prosecutors are playing back the messages. They're playing back the videos. They're playing back the Instagram posts. When you get on Instagram and you want to show off that you're doing something and you know it's wrong, they're going to use that against you when they come get you, man. This is crazy that our people continues to do this. You know that they're going to use everything that you post, and they're throwing up the gang signs and all that stuff and doing all the gang stuff. And now they got to say what it means in the courtroom. And the witness on the stand now, right? He said his mom was sick. He wanted to go home. You got to understand from the beginning, when you run in the streets, that your family is going to die. And most likely, they're going to die at the time something happens to you. It seems like that's how it always happens. So These dudes is running the street talking that bang, 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 and then get locked up and say my mom's sick, so that's why I took the plea and cooperated. But you wasn't thinking of this when you was posting these pictures, talking the way you was talking to the internet for attention, to make them look like you bigger? Come on. Boy, oh boy, man. We crushing us. When you look at the trial, you see that we are crushing us. We are crushing us, man. YSL looked so weak, and they was talking so heavy. That interview that they did with Gillian Wallow right before they picked Thug and them dudes up, they was talking heavy. They was in there talking heavy. And these dudes got in there and was weak. They gave all the evidence against themselves, though. What's happening? What's happening? She hit that like button. They gave all the evidence against themselves, right? So they got their Instagram posts, they got their text messages, and then they got the calls from jail. They got the videos that they put up online. And the prosecutor, see, Woody, and I can say this about Woody, right? Woody did play the game with him inside the courtroom, right? This dude here, he's already impeached himself. He's already impeached himself, and the prosecutors know it. And he's still trying to act like he's cleaning certain situations up when they're asking him questions, but they got this dude. He talked heavy. He talked about the shooting, the killing of Nut, after Nut got killed, and they got a recording of it. And now he getting in there like, he don't want to tell on nobody, but he already done gave up information. And you took the plea saying that everything you said is truthfully, and that these dudes was a gang and an organization and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy. Yeah. These dudes gotta understand that this is the image y'all put to the youth and the people, and it's a false image. If you repping anything illegal, you are going to go to jail, and they're going to use it against you. You understand what I'm saying? This has to be talked about, man. Everybody want to embrace when they see people getting money and they know you ready to crash. They crashed, man. YSL crashed. Most of them is telling, and it's crazy. And I look at it now like they have something, a conversation from Gunner. Gunner is gonna have to get on the stand because all these dudes is getting wishy-washy on the stand. Gunner has to get on the stand. He said, what he say? Bro, we know you in the game long enough. You're gonna get the cuffs at some point. Yeah. You're gonna get the cuffs at some point. Correctly. And these dudes was playing like they wasn't gonna get stopped. They was talking like YSL can't be stopped if you get on the stand, and they putting all of this back in front of them on the stand, saying, you remember saying this? You remember this right here, right? And they gotta say, oh, it didn't really mean it like that. And the jury's looking at him like, you niggas is idiots. If you out there in the street, You should not be on the internet. If you are trying to push a gang, you shouldn't be trying to push it through the internet. Record label or not, you can't mix that type of negativity with that positivity. It's gonna crash. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy when you see it. And I got the trial on, man. I want y'all to go over there and check the trial out, man. Go check the trial out, man. Because you will see you don't have no friends. Everybody that's repping and talking that gangster talk, when it's time to live up to that gangster talk, they can't handle it, man. If you see your kids around anybody talking that gangster talk, just know that they gonna tell. The first person, they're gonna be the first person to tell. Everybody I known to talk that gangster talk, when the police come, because they're talking it so much, they got a history of it. The police can go find all the information. Well, you posted this, you posted that. You talk that gangster talk, you know they're gonna tell. Because they got evidence of them saying this, and especially if they do something on what they said. Like these dudes was doing things that they were saying. They were doing things and then posting online about it and talking to people about the things they were doing, bragging. Like the little bit of money they had was gonna stop the police from locking them up. I'm like, wow. I know when you're young, they say you're young and you dumb, but the dude on the stand right now is 43. 10 years ago, he was 30 something, right? They just grabbed these dudes up 2 years ago. So he was 40, knowing what's going on. It's like, come on, man. You get to a certain point where you look at things a little different as you get older. And now, he got to go live up to this, man. This is crazy. Listen to the dude, man.
I've never been to this at that time, so I don't know.
Who is the they that you're referring to that called it the web?
The streets. I heard
Telling
people
everything.
like at the gas station, I'm about to go to the web. So I don't know.
Were those people YSL?
I guess.
Did you ever hear anybody other than YSL members talk about going to the web?
Yes, I done heard females say they was going to the web.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you know or have any idea how far the web was from the place you said that you were at?
And that's the crazy thing, man. Go check the trial out, man. I got the trial on live. And these was the gangsters of YSL, man. You gotta understand, anybody talking gangster is gonna tell, man. Crazy. And especially when it's a group of people. Yo, they are talking, that bus had a big issue. Yeah, they are talking back and forth. Him and Kenneth Copeland, Lil Woody, right? Hey, listen. They talking back and forth. And they say, Young Thug say, go down to the police station and talk to the police because y'all didn't do nothing. The prosecutor's saying to him, well, why did Young Thug tell you to go down to the police station and talk to the police for it? Oh, he was just telling us so they don't go to the show. Man, you talking too much. These dudes didn't talk too much. All of these witnesses, I see it's gonna get, it's crazy. I see it could be a mistrial in this situation, but when they come back the next time, they gonna cut all through this, because you gotta understand that the witnesses gotta come back with another trial, and they subpoena, so they have to come. Whew. I'm listening to the trial now. I want y'all to check the trial out too. I got the trial on live, and you can see how everybody turned on Young Thug. They all turned on Thug. All of them. Everybody turned on Thug, man. The initial, when the police came, some dudes tried to hold up, but they already had conversations of them talking to other people. That's why they arrested them. They got the conversation, so they lock them up, and they already got evidence against them. And then these dudes said, I can't sit in jail, so I had to take the plea. And they playing back things from the trial earlier. But the game, man, it's a false image they giving, man. They're giving a false image to us, making us look and believe that you being gangster, you got a chance to make it. It's impossible. It's impossible, man. Everybody that tries to extend that run, they get got. And they got this way of making you feel like this is what it is. This is what it's supposed to be, until they in the situation where the judge, the prosecutor is saying, you have to testify. Answer that question. Because this is what they doing to bro on the stand right now. He on the stand right now. I want y'all to go check that live out. Bro is on the stand right now on my live, and he said, oh, yeah, we were here. We were at the house. We all met up. So when did y'all meet up? Y'all all met up after Donovan Thomas got killed? Yeah, we got met up because we met up because we had to go to a show. Come on, man. Why are you telling this information? Because you already know the prosecution, even if it didn't have nothing to do with Nut getting killed, that's the picture that they're painting. And they know that YSL was beefing with Nut. So why would you try to explain to the jury that y'all met up? This dude is going to go to jail anyway because he already purged himself. I hear him in there talking about it. So he don't understand. So they want to finish his testimony, but he's already going to go to jail after the trial. I guarantee you. Because he purged himself. He said things one minute and then he said it another way. And she's pointing him out in the trial. He's giving up too much information. He's trying to explain. I would like to tell y'all, you never explain yourself in the courtroom or to the police. Those are two people that you never explain yourself to. Because if you do, they will flip everything on you. You could be being honest. And I'm telling you that. You could be literally being honest, and they're going to flip everything on you. Make it look like they want to make it look. It's their job to present a case. The prosecution has a job, and their job is to present the evidence and make their case, to make the jury believe. So if you try to explain yourself, they're going to take what you say, turn it to the way they want it, because you can do that with anything, and make the jury believe that you did this and did that. So the best thing to do is never explain yourself. Never. When you explain yourself, you make things worse. Trying to explain yourself, you make it worse. Understand that. If they have evidence against you, you allow them to use their evidence. You don't explain and define the difference of their evidence that's against you. What the hell is wrong with the people in the world? What is wrong with these people? You don't explain the evidence they have against you. If they have evidence against you, you allow them to use their evidence. You explaining it only makes it more valid for what they're saying, because you're trying to justify. You've been told all your life, don't justify. Stop it. So when you start talking to the police and to the prosecutors and explaining about what happened and where you were, it's the same thing. It's trying to justify. Understand that. And I try to tell people and enlighten them. You don't talk to them people. You can never help yourself. You can never help yourself. All you can do is build the rapport. And if you think you're going to play the streets and work with the police at the same time, they are going to allow you to do that until you're useless. It's crazy. If you think people are your friends, you have life confused. People are not your friends. Prosecutors are not your friends. Just because someone talks nice to you doesn't mean they like you. But you gotta check that trial out. I have the trial on live. I want y'all to go check that trial out so you can see. This was Young Thug's boy, 10, 15 years. Go check the trial out, man. Because I'm watching it now. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm watching it now. And I see the type of games that we are confused with in life. These dudes is repping YSL, but trying to muscle the streets and then highlighting it. Come on, man. Listen to what I just said, man. And even if it wasn't Thug that had part, he got these dumb dudes around him. And that's why they say you really can't hire your friends when you getting on the business, because your friends are trying to impress you, knowing that they really not ready to go to jail. So these dudes were all trying to impress Young Thug, and we just gotta be honest. Even if they didn't do something for Thug, they were trying to impress him with that image. Like, yo, we gonna put that work in if you need it, or we do, ain't nobody messing with YSL. So we do know that, and it's gotta be like truthful with yourself. That's how they was thinking. But they was bragging about it, posting about it, and they want to go live and let people know slat, all that. When you trying to rep that ill violence and then you want to live it, they gonna put it back in front of you. Like, remember you did this? Remember this? Remember? And you like, oh, I didn't mean like that. Well, what slat? Tell us what slat means. This is what they saying. Tell us what slat means. Come on, man. I want y'all to check the trial out, man. If you ain't checking the trial out, go over to my live and check the trial out, man. For real. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. You hear me? For me to see it, like, I already know what it is, but I'm glad I get to see it and then talk to the people about it. I get to talk to people and let them see it in front of their face while I highlight it. while I highlight it. You hear me? Crazy. I'm looking at the trial too. That's why I want y'all to go over there and check the trial out. Go check the trial out. And you'll see. These dudes was talking heavy.
Turn right, then turn right.
And they wasn't really about that, man. Cost all these lives when they was in position. Everybody's in position. Y'all got Thug running the game. Y'all in position, right?
Will be on the right.
Y'all got Thug. Y'all in position. These dudes trip. Yeah, man. But I'm about to pull up so I can do this job. I got this job I'm about to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna come back on live in a little while. Make sure y'all go check that YSL trial out, man. Y'all see, they got plenty of witnesses where they got conversations recorded. They just got so much evidence, they got excited. This is what I think about the YSL with the trial, right? They got so much evidence, they got excited. You know what I'm saying? It felt to them, it was like a kid on Christmas. I'm gonna be real. The prosecutors felt like a kid on Christmas, and they're overexcited because they have so much evidence. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, we got this. And they can't figure how to put it out there calmly and properly. That's why it's coming to us like the trial is out of control. We got to be honest. And, you know, I want Thug to beat it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to lose to them people. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me personally. I don't care who feels what they feel. You feel what you want. That's your personal business. With them people, I don't want nobody to lose to them. You understand what I'm saying? So, but with this situation, they have overwhelming evidence from the people around it. That's just what it is. All the people around him didn't understand to stay off social media. They wanted to show. And that's what's up. That's what's wrong with us, right? People know they be doing wrong and they don't know how to just live. They want to highlight that they doing something and they know that it's wrong. So this is what happens when you do that. And I encourage all the kids, the young boys, teenagers to watch the YSL trial. That's my encouragement. I encourage all the young teenage boys to watch the YSL trial. That'll make them go get a job. You hear me? That will make them go get a job. You feel what I'm saying? And we see that it's a facade. When you look at these dudes posting, acting like they living like this, and maybe they might be doing some things at the time, but they're really not ready for the YSL trial. All of them in there, nobody's ready. And the only person we've seen so far make out is Woody. And he's not going to be able to sustain that because he's going to die down. His brain ain't right. It's just he's hot right now, so everybody wants to see him. This guy right here, he didn't understand how to play the game to get a Woody status. Because he's trying to be truthful, but he's lying, but he's still trying to be truthful. Woody just kept lying the whole way out. That was the difference. It made it like he was acting like he was slow. This guy right here, he don't know how to play the game, man. They got him back and forth on his words. Him saying this one, saying fried chicken, man. But leave a comment, man. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. It's your boy DZ, man. We growing. We in the building. We on our way to 3,000 subscribers, man. And we appreciate everybody that watches. The channel's growing. You know? When I get to 5K subscribers, I'm going to start talking about my life. So subscribe. It's your boy DZ. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.